Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about heartbreak and how it can change us as a person and just teach us so many lessons to walk away from and become strong. What life-changing lessons do we learn from heartbreak, and how can we take those lessons into our future? So, everyone will go through heartbreak. Every single person. We will go through multiple heartbreaks, multiple hundreds. We'll get knocked down, stamped on, crushed, and we're battered and bruised. What lessons can we learn from heartbreak? Until we get to know who we are, until we value ourselves, until we do have our morals, have our values, have our self respect, push us into the person we need to become. We have to go through the heartbreak to learn a lesson in life. No matter how many times we get our heart broken, in the end, it always opens up our heart even more. And we become more loving than what we ever have done before. The more rips and tears and brokenness of our heart is starting to open because of all the cuts and bruises, all the scars. Our heart may seem closed, but in actual fact, it's opening on every scar, every shatter, every heartbreak. It is opening even more, full of love, full of abundance that we can give to the right person. We have to kiss so many toes to find our prince or princess. So, what are the life changing lessons we get from heartbreak that we need to know, what we need to take and hold and use and learn from in our life to move forward? Self discovery. Heartbreak forces us to reflect on who we actually are and what we truly want in life. We actually discover who we truly are going through relationships, going through heartbreak, because we then realize that that person is not for us. We can't handle that person. They've crushed us, they've broken us. And we've realized that person is not for us. That person is not for our true self, because our true self cannot handle that person. We got broken because of that person. And we soon discover who we truly are and what we actually want in a relationship. Because if you're crying from your partner all the time, you're having to check up on them all the time, your trust has gone from here to here. No, you need to discover who you truly are, and a heartbreak will definitely push you in the right direction of who you truly are. Emotional resilience. With every heartbreak that you go through, you start to build resilience. You become stronger every time because over time you are building your emotional resilience. You are building that shield on your heart so you don't get hurt anymore. You learn from the lessons of the hurt from the previous person, from the previous heartbreak. If you don't learn, you will go through many heartbreaks until you learn that lesson. You learn how to cope with the pain, the emotional distress, and heartache. You start to learn how to get over that lesson, over that hurdle, so that the next time you go through heartbreak, it's not going to be as painful because you have put a shield up against that scar. Until you put up more shields, you only get stronger each time. Setting boundaries. You become more aware of your values and your self respect to set boundaries in future relationships of what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. Every relationship is different, so what you learn from the past, you bring to the future into the new relationship. You set healthy boundaries, not compared to the toxic one in the past, but in the future, you then set healthy boundaries between you and this new person because you will not tolerate what you have learned and dealt with in the past. You bring those lessons forward to your newer self into your new relationship because you have developed more self respect for yourself, more love, and you will not tolerate disrespect anymore. Letting go. You learn to let go of what no longer serves you anymore. This could be a past relationship or any negative patterns. You in the past may have been very controlling and manipulating, or you might have stalked your partner, always wanting to know where they are, what they're doing, because there's a lack of trust. Intimacy levels could have been very lacking, very low. You learn to let go of the past negative patterns. And within the new relationship, you develop healthy patterns. So, no more pain or hurt that you will have to deal with because you have learned to let go. The main one is growth. So, growth from the pain. Your heart will have flashbacks and thoughts of the pain from the past of previous heartbreaks. And sometimes we can bring that into the future of fear and scarcity and the mindset of, oh, this is going to keep happening to me. Oh, I'm not worthy. I'm not lovable. But you have to change the mindset and make sure you don't bring the past into the future, because a lot of people do that. They will bring the past negativity, the boundaries, the disrespect into the current relationship. They bring the lack of trust into the relationship, and you're back to square one again. You have to grow from the pain and develop the personal growth in yourself into a better, healthier relationship for the future. Lastly, heartbreak brings hope. It has a strong power of bringing new desires and new hope for better love, better commitment, better self respect, better trust. There is always hope for a better relationship in the future. You have to open your heart, take down a few shields, and let the new person in. But like I say to everyone, always keep a step back. No matter what, put yourself first. Do not put anyone on the pedestal. You come first. These are only a few life-changing tips from a heartbreak. But everyone is different. Everyone has to go through heartbreak, karmic relationships, not only to find ourselves, find true love, and experience love. It's also that people are put into our lives for a reason. We're put into lives for a reason. The people that cross our paths are there for a reason. We have to learn a lesson off each other, whether we're teaching that other person what real love feels like, what love feels like, the love that they're searching for, that they couldn't get from their childhood. And then what they teach us is not to be so naive, not to give all of your eggs from your basket into theirs. It's teaching you to love, but keep a step back. Don't go all in. There's always lessons to be learnt. It could be anything. It could be anything, but this person is put into your life for a reason. And if they don't stay long, they don't stay long. Everyone has an expiry date when it comes to two people. Two people might be together for the rest of their lives, but some people might not be because there's an expiry date. Some of them are karmic relationships that we have to go through. And as much as we like that person, we love that person, and it breaks our heart for them to leave our life when we shared so much together. It's like one day they're with us, the next they're gone. And we're like, what was the point? We could have just stayed strangers. Why did I give so much love to them and they disappear? We have to go through that pain. We have to always know that people don't always stay. We have to let go, and we have to be willing and understanding to know that we have to put ourselves first. And if people walk out of our lives or they disappear, we have to keep moving forward. We have to learn how to keep moving forward by ourselves and learn to let go and learn that people will just leave your life. You have to pick up the pieces and keep moving forward. When we leave this earth, we leave alone. So we have to learn to be by ourselves, cherish the moment with everyone, but just know People come and go. People get married, stay in relationships, great. But all you have is yourself. You have to love yourself and go through the pain of heartbreak. Pick up the pieces, build resilience, and keep moving forward.